Alright guys, what you see laying on the table there is a grip for the Glock that I have been wanting to try for a very long time. I think I first seen these probably at least a year and a half ago to 2 years ago. Just never got around to picking one up. So I was going to get the Hogue slip-on grip sleeve for the 23, and I thought, you know what? I am going to try the Agrip, is what it's called. I've seen some good stuff on it, and I'm going to give my honest opinion on it, after I take the gun shooting and shoot several rounds with the grip on there. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to try to be sure not to cut up the contents in there because that thing's pretty fragile. Okay. And it did take up almost all the room. Well, that's just the... You kidding me? Okay, it must be a lot thinner than what I thought it was. I'm sitting here tripping, guys. I don't know. I'm like, where is it? Oh, there it is. Wow, it's thinner than what I expected, but not a big deal. I seriously thought they just sent me this little catalog and forgot it. Funny stuff, man. I would have been cracking up and would have still posted this video if that had happened. But this is it. So I've never held one of these, never shot a gun with one of these on it before. So I'm going to get this on the Glock and let you know what I think. Pre-shooting review, of course. Nothing I will know about this grip until after I get several hundred rounds through the gun. Just basically an initial feel of it on the gun is all. But it's really going to come into play is when I get several hundred rounds through the gun. See what it's got on the back there. Just has the parts here where you peel it to put it on the gun, and this thing's pretty self-explanatory, guys, to put on. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the G23C, and I'll get back and let you know what I think of for an initial review. Okay guys, I got it on there, and it seems to fit and feel pretty good. I did have to do some trimming at the bottom and a little bit at the top as well. It wasn't that big of a deal. I just used the scissors from my Squirt PS4. Really wasn't that big of a deal to trim. The stuff doesn't want to cut real straight though. It kind of looks raggedy when you cut it, as you can see right here, which I'm not worried about right here. But you can see where I cut down a little bit too far, how the edge is kind of raggedy there. Right here it's kind of folded over, but I had to cut all this too. I had to cut a little bit up at the top. Now the directions say that the slide stop lever can go over the Agrip. So that's the way I did it. I took the gun apart and I took the slide stop lever out and then put the Agrip all the way up to here where it goes all the way to the top, and then put this back on. And as of right now, it still functions. So I didn't know if it was going to or not, because of the room that takes up under there. Okay, so here's the side. Your left side is going to end up folding over the excess and coming over here, which this will look more smoothed out after it's been used and fired and stuff. This will kind of push down, and you probably won't even be able to see that seam very well. But I don't know, guys. I'm not going to give a review on this until I shoot it. Probably get several hundred rounds through it and let you know what I think then. As of right now, to be honest with you, what I think is, number one, and this was the cheapest I could find it, the $28.59 with shipping. And the only reason it was only $28.59 is because I found a place that would ship it for $3.64. For other places, the shipping was like UPS on this thing, and they wanted like $9 or $10. So you're gonna have to pay from $28.59 up to as high as $30-some for this. 100% no way this is worth the money. There's no way this little piece of material with the adhesive on the back is worth that money. I'm not gonna pull your chain, and I'm not even going to try to act like it is. There's no way. This thing is, I wouldn't say that there's $1 worth of material here. But, you know, I knew that going into this. I still want to try it out. It has a different feel. I do like the feel. I have to say that. Like, it almost looks like it's a velvety texture, but it doesn't feel velvety. It does give the gun a different feel. It is a positive grip, and it's supposed to work even better if hands are wet or sweaty. So when I go to the indoor range, it is hot here. So I'm going to be able to test that really good. Because last time I shot this gun at the indoor range about a week ago, my hands were so wet, I was having to wipe my hands on my shirt and pants in between shooting. So we'll see how this works when it's wet. No doubt. So there it is, guys. This one here is from Lone Wolf Distributors, and the only reason I got it from Lone Wolf is because they let you pick the shipping, and I was able to get this a little bit reduced from anywhere else I could find it. But yeah, 30 bucks. Nah, it ain't there. You know, there's just no way that there's $30 sitting here. It's just outrageous for that. But that's my review, guys, and I still am going to let you know how everything works out when I shoot it, and, you know, give you a complete review at that time, because without me firing the gun, the review of the grip is useless. All right, everyone, until next time, got something else coming for you. A little video on the Glock New York 1 and New York 2 trigger, and I'm going to do some explaining and talking about that trigger system. Until next time, this is H4T, and I am out of there.